from Davenport, Iowa, weighing 217 pounds, Seth Rollins.
And we learned earlier tonight that Seth Rollins will be the 5th member of Team Raw, the men's team, as they get set to take on SmackDown Live in 2 weeks at Survivor Series. What's interesting about this, we take a look at the matchup at Survivor Series. Corey, is considering the history between Seth Rollins and Stephanie McMahon, it's sort of odd, I think, that Stephanie named Seth to the team. Maybe Seth Rollins got a side deal with her, perhaps for a future championship opportunity.
You heard Rollins say later he didn't specify what the opportunity was, but he alluded to something. Seth Rollins is the architect. He's a smart man. He's not doing this for free.
Next, weighing 385 pounds, Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman said in an interview last week that it was great pleasure taking out everyone on Raw. It's going to be even more satisfying to take out everybody on SmackDown Live.
What I want to know is what is going through Stephanie McMahon's head when she put Braun Strowman into this match, knowing full well that Braun could physically decimate the entire Raw team.
You heard what Braun said earlier. There's only one team he's a member of, and that's Team Braun.
Yeah, he also told Seth Rollins to snap him like a twig.
The winner carries Manitoba, Canada, weighing 227 pounds, Chris Jericho.
Next week, ladies and gentlemen, Monday Night Raw comes live to Buffalo, New York. It is the final Monday Night Raw before Survivor Series. Chris Jericho's already taking some barbs on Twitter at SmackDown Live. He called Daniel Bryan, the general manager of SmackDown Live, a quote, stupid idiot for picking Dean Ambrose and Baron Corbin to his team.
Stephanie Bryan's on the list.
Fernando, Quebec, Canada, weighing 266 pounds, is the WWE Universal Champion, Kevin Owens.
You know, Corey, we said this at the top of the night tonight, but can you imagine Owens, the Universal Champion, squaring off with the WWE World Champion AJ Styles at Survivor Series? That match could come down to those two men.
It could come down to Seth Rollins and AJ Styles, a personal dream match of mine. Braun Strowman and Randy Orton. I mean, the possibilities are endless.
How about Braun Strowman and his former
I'm really
mentor?
curious if the final three at Survivor
I'd pay to see.
Series. It's going to be so interesting.
While we're making fantasy matchups, what about Braun Strowman and the lone wolf from SmackDown Live, Baron Corbin?
Yeah, I would love to see
So I
that.
forgot about that. I was wondering why the audience is running.
From Mexico, weighing 265 pounds, he's the United States Champion, Roman Reigns.
One of Roman's best friends in the entire world is going to be on Team SmackDown Live. That's Dean Ambrose.
Friendships don't matter at Survivor Series.
What the
All
hell
about
did you do there
representing
with
Team
them?
Raw, and I guarantee you Roman Reigns is going to represent.
Hey, you know, Roman and Bray Wyatt
I
had
don't know why,
a
but
fierce
it makes me
rivalry
feel angry.
last year. That could be renewed at Survivor Series. And then, you know, they got this thing going on over there on SmackDown Live, guys. And Randy Orton, is he part of the Wyatt family now? And Orton and Bray together in the same match?
That just goes to show you, Bill, how Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan are running things. One of the top stars in WWE history, Randy Orton, is having psychological breakdown issues on their show.
Hey, I'm surprised that Daniel Bryan didn't put his favorite, that James Ellsworth character, onto the Survivor Series.
I actually think you need a chin to be eligible to be in a Survivor Series.
So here we go, every man for himself. Fatal five-way matchup. Jericho and Owens go right after Seth Rollins. Of course, Owens and Rollins with a long-standing rivalry the past few months. Now Jericho gets involved. And this leaves Braun and Roman in the ring. Got our own fantasy matchup right here tonight.
Teasing it like
There aren't too
crazy.
many men on the planet that make the big dog look like an insignificant little puppy. Braun Strowman is that massive.
They've done this for months.
Look at Owens and Jericho, who were recruiting Braun Strowman to their team earlier, and that's what he has to say about that.
Didn't work earlier, guys. Why try it again?
Now Rollins again going at it outside the ring. Remember, fatal five-way match. First man to gain pinfall or submission wins. No disqualification, no countouts. Hence the reason for all these battles going on outside the ring.
And then just gonna keep circling.
An elbow to the throat from Strowman to Jericho might
But
make
they're doing
Ozzy
that
have
for
to
like
cancel their
2
download tour
minutes,
this
so
summer.
come on. Do something.
And again, Reigns and Braun. Reigns is not stepping back either.
I'm not
Strowman.
saying it'll be exciting, but
There you go.
And Roman
Quicker than
Reigns
two.
with some right hands. Strowman shoving it back into the ropes. Reigns looking to use his quickness with Strowman. Clean Roman's clock. It's pretty standard
Oh, that
operating
may be
procedure for
uneasy.
Braun Strowman.
Oh no.
Oh, what?
Where did Seth Rollins get a kendo stick from?
Well, it's legal. No disqualification in this matchup, and he's taking it to Strowman. And that may be the one way to take down this mountain of a man.
I can't blame Seth at all. Do whatever you got to do against Braun. Seth absolutely wore that kendo stick out on Braun Strowman, but Strowman is still standing. Seth, uh-oh.
Yay, tables! They don't use tables as much anymore.
Pulling out all the stops here tonight.
Dancing.
And Strowman from behind. Strowman has been dominant so far. This fatal five-way
Commercials.
continues. Live on Raw. That's not good. Strowman's got a table.
Commercials.
You want serious sports talk? Come to us. You look like a crazy-ass human being right now.
You want smart sports talk? You come to
Wanna get
us.
some
Oh,
treats?
baby, you hit the fart button. You want the best sports talk? You come to us. Oh, I look like a pterodactyl. The suit and the deep voice.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're the suit. I'm the deep voice.
You're the suit. I'm the deep voice. You're the suit. I'm the Sportsnet.
The WWE Network is available in Canada. Get all 12 WWE pay-per-views live, including SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, and the year's biggest event, WrestleMania. Plus, original series including Ride Along, Camp WWE, Steve Austin Show podcasts, The Edge and Christian Show, and more. Feed your need for the WWE for only $11.99 a month. Call your service provider to subscribe today.
Ain't no gift like the president. Ain't no love like the whole romance. Got to make hay while the sun shines. Can't waste time when it comes time to think. Long live the heart, long live the soul. I know that it won't.
It's in the arena. Communities come together to celebrate our game.
Rogers Hometown Hockey unites fans as we tell the stories that make the game special. Our show
I
is your
really
show.
just like
Fun,
commercials.
values, the people who shape our future stars. It's the life and times of hockey.
Share your stories on our fan hub and help us honor local heroes.
And come to one of our live events. We are for everyone who ever loved the game. Next stop, Montreal, November 12th and 13th.
At Burger King, you can get 2 Big King sandwiches for just $5. 2 flame grilled patties, special sauce, and fresh vegetables, all on a toasted bun. The Big King, now part of the 2 for $5 deal with the original chicken sandwich. Only at Burger King.
You know the score, but need to know more. Sportsnet.
Alright, let's go here, people.
Front and center. Weekdays, Ibaka Osmak, Ken Reed, Carolyn Cameron, and Carly
Yo!
take you deeper inside the world of sports. Go behind the score, beyond the headlines, and between the highlights for the whole story. With details and analysis you can't get anywhere else. Canada's most in-depth sports news. Sportsnet Central.
Big news out of the NHL as the Winnipeg Jets have finally inked Jacob Trouba to a 2-year deal worth $6 million, ending a
Now, let's get back
6-month
to it.
contract stalemate between the two sides. Trouba requested a trade earlier this year and has yet to suit up for the team. Had the 22-year-old not signed by December 1st, he would have been ineligible to play for the rest of the season.
What a shame.
The Sportsnet app. Hockey anywhere. The following program is aggressive in nature. It may contain mature themes that are not suitable for everyone. Viewer discretion is advised.
Tomorrow night, Alexa Bliss battles Becky Lynch.
Don't
for
put
the
that up if
SmackDown
you're going to
Women's
cut out a
Championship.
wrestling commercial.
I'll get you, my pretty. And your SmackDown Women's title, too.
I care very little about
Tomorrow
that.
night, 8/7 Central, only on USA.
An incredible main event on Monday Night Raw. Fatal five-way action. Rollins and Strowman, Jericho, Owens, and Roman Reigns. And Seth Rollins just got pulled over.
That is scary speed from Braun Strowman. A man that size should not be able to move that fast.
Now Roman Reigns with a
Wasn't that
right hand
bad.
to Strowman. And Reigns again trying to knock the big man down. Every man for his face first.
Just manhandled by Braun Strowman.
I hope SmackDown Live is watching very carefully tonight. That's the
Yeah, I
issue.
mean, it's
Team Raw.
Jericho just got a boot for his troubles from the top rope.
There's Kevin Owens. Good luck to you. The diplomatic Kevin Owens. And Owens now unloading with the right hand to Braun Strowman. WWE Universal Champion. Oh, what a clothesline. Ouch.
The abominable Strowman has officially leveled the rest of his team.
If I'm Daniel Bryan, if I'm Shane McMahon, you better have ice baths on standby for Team SmackDown Live.
Now all four men looking to take out Strowman, and this is the wisest strategy yet in this fatal five-way.
I really wonder if they're going to give them the women. Don't win in this match.
Rollins exploded out of the pile.
That didn't work too well.
Not too smart, Chris. And now Roman in trouble as well. Oh, and a kick right to the face by Owens. Strowman another kick, but he's still on his feet. Seth Rollins on the top rope. Caught him in the jaw. Strowman still standing up. The big dog with a Superman punch. And Strowman over the top rope into the floor.
Look at everything it took to knock Braun Strowman out
They
of the
did
ring.
not like that.
All four of these superstars, and here they go.
Remember, SmackDown Live, though, is not going to have an opportunity to go 5-on-1 with Strowman unless they eliminate the rest of the Raw team. Because in elimination matches, it's a tag team, only two men in the ring at one time. Not the scenario we have here tonight.
With Braun Strowman on Team Raw, does that officially make it a handicap match for Team SmackDown Live?
Swing blade by Rollins.
Why do I think the Big Show's going to come back very soon?
And now the two men who were as close as brothers, along with Dean Ambrose, part of the Shield.
Here we go.
They became bitter enemies. Find themselves on the same team again at Survivor Series.
Who would have ever imagined the day we'd have to see Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins be tag team partners again?
And again, another Superman punch. And now Seth Rollins. Suicide dive, driving Strowman into the barricade.
Rollins and Reigns uniting as a front against Strowman. They're going to have to. Everyone's going to have to. All of SmackDown Live is going to have to at Survivor Series.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but Strowman's in trouble.
Yeah, Rollins and Reigns teeing off. Strowman trying to cover up. The big man being beat down.
Oh, no way.
Is Rollins is calling for it.
No.
Oh, you know what this is?
Yes.
Oh, and Reigns and Rollins looked like they were going to pay ode to the Shield with a power bomb through the table. And it was broken up by Jericho and Owens.
Owens and Jericho playing spoiler.
There's Owens and Jericho at the beginning of the night telling their teammates, hey, just listen to us and you'll be fine at Survivor Series.
The best friends working together against Roman Reigns is fighting off the barricade. Man, Wild West style fatal five-way action. thinking. Off the steps, then Strowman. Superman punch from Reigns. Now Kevin Owens and Jericho driving Reigns into the barricade.
This match is going longer than I thought it would. I'm not angry about it, but I'm just saying.
The amount of havoc that Jericho and Owens, the amount of damage they're doing to Roman Reigns. Again, this goes back to me questioning why Stephanie McMahon would make this match. We want Team Raw at 100% come Survivor Series.
I guess just she mentioned to get all the aggression out tonight. Get on the same page. Oh, and Reigns just blasted into the steps.
Yeah, but you gotta kind of question. You know, you're seeing the punishment that Roman is taking right now. I mean, what kind of condition is he going to be in come Survivor Series?
Oh boy. Ooh. And now mocking Reigns and Kevin Owens with a cannonball. And that's why I'm the champ. Yes, the WWE Universal Champion. And now with Reigns down and out, they turn their attention to Seth Rollins.
Next target in mind. Owens staring him down.
KO looking for a cannonball again. Rollins don't let him. Face first into the barricade. Kick to Jericho's midsection.
Up goes Jericho.
And Jericho!
Oh! Forgot the table was there.
I guess that's one way to neutralize Strowman. Powerbomb is Jericho. Through him.
Heard somebody bang that door.
Jericho's not moving. Braun is hurt. Owens struggling to make it to his feet.
Parts of that table littered all over ringside. And now Rollins turns his attention to Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens misses to the right hand. Seth Rollins with a knee right to the face.
Damn, this is good.
Owens blocking the Falcon Arrow, and here's Rollins with a kick. Cover isn't enough here.
Yeah.
Got him, no, 2 count.
All 5 of these superstars have just absolutely expended themselves in this match.
Look at the punishment they've gone through. Jericho and Strowman went through a table. They just cannonballed into the barricade. And now Seth Rollins looks to take out the WWE Universal Champion.
Why?
Rollins, the splash. Owens rolled out of the way. I'm the man!
Owens going to try and take advantage.
Over the pop-up power bomb.
Oh, that's
look at the pedigree. Pedigree. Cover. Jericho pulled the referee, and that's legal, though. No disqualification in this match. There will be no punishment.
A little deja vu from Hell in a Cell.
Uh-oh.
Suicide dive! And now it's Rollins looking to climb the top rope yet again. Jericho's ducked out of the way. Rollins rolls through. Jericho now looking for the walls, trying to twist and turn him on his belly, but Rollins able to counter.
You hear what he said?
Oh! Rollins kicked to the side of the face.
Second time got Jericho.
Pedigree! Owens connects. Roman Reigns with a Superman punch. Owens lands on Jericho. Owens just pinned Jericho. What the?
Wow.
WWE Universal Champion, Kevin Owens.
That was weird.
Yeah, weird. Yeah, it's a terrible sight to see. You don't want to see best friends like that. But I mean, blame Roman Reigns. Congratulations, Kevin Owens. It's just bad luck, you guess.
Kevin Owens wins the fatal 5-way, pinning his best friend, Chris Jericho.
Take a look at how this all went down. Rollins nails Jericho with a pedigree, only to meet a super kick from Owens.
Yeah, and Owens, this happens to land on his buddy Chris Jericho and earn the victory in this match.
It was happenstance. Happenstance only.
But Owens is celebrating. Nonetheless. Again at Survivor Series. On the left is Team Raw, on the right, Team SmackDown Live. 5-on-5 men's elimination matchup. In 2 weeks only on the WWE Network. And we want to remind everyone that next week, live on Monday Night Raw in Buffalo, the week before Survivor Series, Goldberg and Brock Lesnar face to face, same ring, next week live on Monday Night Raw.
Coming up in the Plays of the Month countdown. The Toronto Blue Jays get wild in October.
Live on